royalty, for me, is like a little drop of all the things we love about Japan, dropped right into Los Angeles.
There's nothing that I can think of that's really like this, where we have, you know, a lot of gallery space and a nice cafe and a shop. Like, it's nice. It's all kind of right here.
They're just turning it into a gallery that isn't afraid to be playful and kind of challenge the traditional art scene, that little kids can appreciate it, adults can appreciate it.
It's huge and there's so much to explore, and every little part is something fun and amazing. I'm sure I'll be around because how can you resist coming back?
When I originally started Royalty, I thought that I would be introducing a lot of people that had never seen contemporary art to contemporary art, and that it would be a lot of people that were intimidated to go to galleries and intimidated to go to museums. Many people don't get the opportunity to sit amongst Murakamis and Naras, and so the fact that here you can come do that is very unique.
When Royalty opened, I about died when I saw her collection. And the art that she has on a regular basis, not just the show, but all the stuff. I come by here as often as I can. It's a happy place.
I think artists get excited when they see Royalty because they love the fact that their art's behind plexi. And that was inspired by Japan, of course, so they love that people can see their art, appreciate their art, but not touch their art.
When it first came, I heard about it and I was really excited. It was something really different I've never heard about, and the people dressing up, the waitresses as like Gothic Lolitas and stuff. I thought it was a really interesting concept.
I've had meetings here and I've been able to taste a lot of food, and everything has been really, really good. You know, it doesn't hurt that all the waitresses are in cosplay, and they're really cute and they're really sweet.
The idea of the maids actually came because in Japan there's 80 maid cafes, and it's very much a play on the whole cosplay idea. We took a different twist than in Japan. In Japan it's very much a boy thing. The girls cater to the boys and the men, and we wanted to make ours much more kid-friendly, and we want to make you feel like you're Alice in Wonderland and you've come in and you've gone down the rabbit hole. The way we got involved with Hello Kitty's 35th anniversary is that one of their biggest Sanrio stores is owned by Jamie at Japan LA. And so she took this concept to Sanrio and said she would curate it with all the artists she knew that loves Hello Kitty. And that's when they decided to have the Three Apples show here.
The sky was already bright when I realized it to take out the morning star. With my eyes open, everything was in my sight, God knows it was in my sight.
To prepare for the whole 3 weeks of the Hello Kitty event, one of the things we did was to create a special menu for the Hello Kitty. And we also stocked these wonderful little cookies that were Hello Kitty cookies, and we had cupcakes that were Hello Kitty cupcakes. And Sanrio had to fly in some of the equipment that we made the pancakes, the waffles, the little sandwiches with. Once we got the original equipment, of course, our chefs made everything. So one of the highlights of the Hello Kitty extravaganza for me was the fashion show. But my favorite, being an art collector and an art lover, was Artist Appreciation Night, when all the artists came and they did special events that night, and that was a lot of fun.
Royalty's sort of become known as like this really, really open-minded, avant-garde kind of place where you can do like a lot of interesting stuff under one roof. And I mean, this show is just the perfect example of that. I mean, you have like, it's like a retrospective and celebration of Hello Kitty in one hand, and the other hand, it's like a new art show of all artists interpreting Hello Kitty in their unique style. And in another hand, it's like a party to celebrate the Hello Kitty pop cultural legacy. And it's sort of like you couldn't really do that anywhere else except for a spot like this.
And then our whole space holds maybe 500 to 700 people during a party. The night of the Hello Kitty party, we had over 3,500 people go through. And during the whole Hello Kitty event, we had 80,000 people come through during the 3 weeks. So when you're in Culver City and you're driving by, look for our neon crown on top of the building covered in green moss. We're at 8910 Washington Boulevard in Culver City. Bye now.
Nothing's gonna change. I'm loving everyone. Nothing's gonna change, but I'm looking for something.
I've come to lots of events here for different themes and art. This one I think is the most intense I've ever seen.
This is probably one of my favorite exhibits. I've been to a couple of them, and this is definitely one of the top. I'm actually from Orange County, so when I heard about it, I had to drive out for it.
We drove from Riverside. It was about an hour, but it's worth it. We come out here a lot. The art gallery is fantastic. I love all the little niche things that they sell in the boutique. So, I mean, we are here for a lot of the things that they bring into the store.
Our friends come here, so we come here.
Mm-hmm.